let it all go, let it all go. No submission, this is 250. Greatness or death, this is how we roll. Before I'm laid to rest, I'll conquer the globe.
Yo, Michael here, 250 Gemstones Exchange. This is where I give you guys great content. And in exchange, you guys leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Hopefully all three of the above, and don't be afraid to share my video. Pass me around, Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. And y'all know how I feel about my ching. If you'd like to support the channel, Cash App, $Michael US. Also, check out the website, 250gemstones.com.co, and to get exclusive content, Spotify podcast, 250 Gemstones Exchange. Link is in the description. Y'all stay and watch the whole video because we need to talk. Boosie got his nigga ass locked up again. Now listen, this was going on. I did a video because I got the word that it was somebody in Boosie's camp that was an informant. That nigga was building a case on Boosie's black ass for the longest. Got footage of Boosie at the gun range because he's a felon and he can't be around no guns. Now I want to know, how did the informant get the video footage from the shooting range? So that means that was all planned. He probably like, hey, Boosie, man, let's go to the shooting range. Boosie like, okay. So they go to the shooting range. And the informant watching Boosie the whole time. Yeah, nigga, bust that gun. Yeah, get that 9mm. Get that 4.5. Get that 380. Keep busting, nigga. Because for every round, that's just more evidence for the judge to lock your ass up. They went to the shooting range. Boosie leaves. They all leave. But I believe that informant went back to that very shooting range and paid the shooting range owner money to get that footage. And then they went live on Instagram with Boosie had I think it was a Hellcat, this gun called the Hellcat, in his back pocket when they were out there in San Diego. He had red jeans on and a white shirt. Somebody was videotaping him live and then blasted on IG. Now I'm getting news that Vlad set him up. So Boosie getting set up by his own homies. Boosie getting set up by Vlad, and Tyrese is in it because Tyrese told Boosie, watch out for this nigga, man. Vlad is a snake. Vlad is a snake, a culture vulture. Tyrese went on an entire 1.5 hour rant about Vlad, because Vlad was running his mouth about Tyrese. Vlad makes a lot of money off black men fighting amongst each other. He starts beef, and then when the beef get too hot, when the beef starts sizzling, when the heat gets under that nigga collar, Vlad runs to get security. Vlad runs to the cop. Vlad runs to the FBI. Vlad runs to the CIA. Vlad runs to his mama house. Vlad running to Russia. Then how the hell you start beef with gorillas, and then when the gorillas wise up and say, hey man, hey, that wasn't me, homie, but I got the information. No, they try to trip you up, cuz. Who told you that? Vlad. Then when them gorillas come looking for you, you want to run to the police like a little bitch. And then you disrespect black culture. Then you set up the very people that make you money. Nobody's on Vlad to listen to you, Vlad. I hope you listen. Nobody's listening to you. They're listening to the guests. Black, influential, entertaining, interesting guests. When we go on your platform, we're looking for people, for the most part, that look like us. Now, you do have some other coaches on there. You got Asian folks on there. You got white folks on there. And we be watching their shit too, but predominantly, we were watching your show because you have people that resemble us, whether it's talking about money, whether it's talking about music, whether it's talking about acting, whether it's talking about real estate. It's our culture. And then you're going to set up your homeboy. That's a word on the street. And Tyrese prophesied. Is Tyrese a prophet? Is Tyrese a prophet up in here, y'all? Is Tyrese the Messiah? Is Tyrese an apostle? I believe is none of those above. I just believe it's common sense. Every time somebody go on the show, and Tyrese just said that, not just Tyrese, there was another rapper, Blue Smurf. He was getting on his ass. I got something Smurf. I think it's Blue Smurf. Blue Smurf kept asking Vlad, why you ask some type of questions knowing that people might not have the the mental capacity or the competency to answer those questions without incriminating themselves. If you don't believe Vlad is here, he even said that he has a fascination with the underbelly of the hip-hop world, which is the criminal world. So he has a lust, a fetish for the criminal world. And he said he wanted to do a show where we have the criminal element mixed in with the music. There's a video on YouTube. This is not my words. Vlad said it himself. This is what he's all about. He loves starting beef. He loves the gory stories about black men killing other black men. I understand. If you live in an area, ain't nothing but blacks, like New Orleans, Memphis. I think Charlotte is at least 70% black. You know, all the cities that's predominantly black, or even areas that are predominantly black, of course, you're gonna kill your own. But if you live in a city that has other cultures, you know what I mean? It does raise a question. Why are you only doing it to your own people? If it's about money, money doesn't have a color. You should be hitting you should be hitting the cartels. You should be hitting the Italians. You should be hitting the Asians. You should be hitting the Russian mafia. You should be hitting everything moving. You see what I mean? So Vlad is focused on locking niggas up. That's a sick dude, and he doesn't believe in God. So I don't know how this dude beneficial to a black culture when we need God now more than ever. I ain't perfect. Y'all watching, y'all ain't perfect either, but we know we got to do better than this. Too many blacks are going to jail. Too many black men and women are getting hit up. Before it was just men, 60s, 70s, 80s, predominantly it's just the men getting hit up. Now female children, little baby girls, women, old women, everybody's getting hit up. It's senseless, and this dude, Vlad, is making money off it. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Did Vlad set up his homie, Boosie? Do y'all think it was one of Boosie's homies who set him up? Or was it Boosie's own decision making which led him in the belly of the beast? I'm gone.